A raised bed uses 2 dimensions. A food wall uses 3, and that third dimension, the vertical one that sunlight travels through on its way to every plant in your garden, is where the most productive square footage in any growing space is hiding. The math is straightforward once you think about it. A 6-foot trellis run creates 6 feet of growing surface times whatever height your support allows, multiplied by the 2 faces of the netting that plants can climb on simultaneously. A single 8-foot food wall system can provide the productive equivalent of 30 to 40 square feet of horizontal bed, from a ground footprint of less than 6 square feet. This is not a marginal efficiency gain, it is a fundamentally different relationship between growing space and food output. The 11 climbing vegetables that make this system genuinely productive are not the ones that show up on every beginner gardening list. The standard climbing crop recommendations, pole beans and cucumbers, belong on this list, and both are productive choices. But the food wall that produces continuously from late spring through frost, that feeds you from multiple plant families with diverse nutritional profiles, and that provides the visual density that makes a food wall actually look like what its name promises, goes significantly beyond those 2 species. Malabar spinach leads with the case it makes for vertical growing in warm climates. It is not a true spinach but a tropical vine, Bacella alba, that produces thick, nutritious, heat-resistant leaves continuously through the summer months that destroy conventional spinach plantings within 2 weeks. In heat above 90 degrees that sends every other leafy green to seed, Malabar spinach accelerates. It climbs aggressively, 6 to 10 feet in a single season, and produces from a single planting everything that 4 or 5 succession plantings of true spinach attempt to produce through repeated replanting. For any gardener who has ever had their summer greens production collapse in the heat of July, Malabar spinach on a trellis is the structural solution. Bitter melon, Mamortica charantia, is the climbing vegetable with the most documented human health benefits of any entry on this list and the one most conspicuously absent from mainstream Western gardening advice. The warty, intensely flavored fruit is standard in Asian, Caribbean, and West African culinary traditions and has been the subject of more than 150 clinical studies examining its effects on blood glucose regulation, lipid profiles, and inflammatory markers. Pharmaceutical companies have been investigating isolating its active compounds, carotene, vicin, and polypeptide P, for decades. It climbs as readily as cucumber, produces fruit prolifically from midsummer through frost, and grows in any climate with a warm season of at least 4 months. The flavor requires some adjustment for palates accustomed to mild cucurbits, but the nutritional return per trellis foot is unmatched. Chayote is the productivity champion of this list. A single vine, given adequate trellis and consistent water, produces 60 to 80 pear-shaped fruits in a single growing season in temperate climates and continues indefinitely in frost-free zones. Every part of the plant is edible, fruit at every stage from immature to fully ripe, young shoot tips as a cooked green, and in the second year of growth, a starchy edible root tuber. The productivity per plant footprint, one root system, 60 plus fruits, is not replicated by any horizontal cucurbit planting. None of this growing potential is accessible without support infrastructure scaled to the growth habit of these plants. Atica trellis netting, 6.5 feet wide, 350 feet long, heavy-duty polyester and 6-inch mesh on a roll, provides continuous climbing surface across the full ambition of a food wall system. The 350-foot roll allows you to set up a serious food wall without running short, and the 6-inch mesh spacing gives hand access for harvest without the netting creating an obstacle between you and the fruit. This is the foundation that every other element of the food wall system depends on. Without adequate trellis, climbing vegetables revert to sprawling horizontal growth that defeats the entire purpose of vertical growing. The link is in the description. The water management challenge of a food wall system is more significant than most vertical garden guides acknowledge. A climbing plant supporting a 10-foot canopy from a root zone occupying 12 inches of ground width is moving more water through its system than any comparable horizontal crop, and that root zone dries out faster because the surface area is smaller relative to the above-ground biomass it is supporting. Inconsistent moisture in a food wall system produces blossom drop, bitter cucumbers, tough beans, and the progressive decline in production that discourages people from repeating the system the following season. The mixed C 230-foot drip irrigation kit delivers water directly to the root zone of each plant at a rate the plant can absorb consistently, eliminating the wet-dry cycles that surface watering always produces on vertical systems. Once installed, the drip system runs on a timer and the food wall becomes genuinely low maintenance, which is what it was always supposed to be. The link is in the description. The remaining 5 on this list, wing bean, hyacinth bean, yard-long bean, Armenian cucumber, and loofah, all use the same trellis and drip infrastructure, meaning the entire 11 plant system runs from a single investment in support and water delivery. The food wall that results produces more per square foot of garden space than any configuration of beds, containers, or rows that the same ground area could accommodate. Subscribe to Hydro Haven. The product links are in the description. See you in the next one.